Listo. Yo creo que ahí ya quedó. Good afternoon. I hope you are well today. My name is Lady Santana. I am going to conduct a short interview with you about pet abandonment in rural areas. Are you aware that there is a problem of pet abandonment in rural areas?
Okay, hello. Okay, yes, I am aware that there is a significant issue with abandoned animals in that areas. This problem has been growing, especially due to factors as the lack of financial resources, the lack of knowledge about appropriate animal care, and the lack of awareness about the consequence of abandonment.
What is your opinion on this issue?
Okay, I believe this issue is an issue that that has existed like for many years. However, with the rise of the social media like Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, it has become like more evident the issue. Often the reason of abandoned animals in rural areas can attribute to various factors. Like first, sometimes it's due to economical reasons. Maybe people may not have the financial resources to properly care for an animal, considering the cost of food, for example, the veterinary care or the medical bills, and any expenses related to the illness or accidents that can happen, just happen. And these are significant expenses that people need to be prepared in case something happen. And additional, I would like to say that one of the major causes of abandonment is related to animals in heat. For example, when dogs or cats are in heat, they are often abandoned to prevent unwanted litters, and we all know what happens when that happens. I mean, when the animal is in heat, is left unattended, it results in many puppies or kittens, which further contributes to the issue of animal abandonment. So, for example, if you abandon a dog, and if she is in heat, you are not going just abandon one dog. You are abandoning maybe 10 dogs, 12 dogs. So that's really complicated.
Understand. Tell us what you have observed about the community is behavior regarding pet abandonment.
Okay, in most cases, people tend to be quite apathetic and insensitive. So they don't care, they don't help, they don't see the need of an animal. So especially in those areas, there are so many. There are some people, just some, not so many. Some people that really helps and provide food and water and maybe shelter, so the animals can can take a shelter. I mean, that's redundant. Okay, take a shelter from rain or sun. But the most of the people is like really don't care about the animals. They are like really reflects indifferences, and they don't help. So it's really sad, and people don't really help.
Could you describe a time when you found an abandoned pet? How did you react in its case?
Okay, I mean, I really love animals. I like to help animals, so I rescue a lot of animals. I have rescued like for many years a lot of animals. I lost how many? But whenever I can rescue and help an animal, I will do so. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a dog or a cat or a cow. It doesn't matter. I really love animals and I like to help. So I believe the most important thing is to provide immediately care to assess the animal's condition. I mean, if it, it they need food or maybe medical assistance or just give them a shelter. So if I can help, my reaction has been always and it will be always been helping the animals.
What circumstances do you think led people to abandon pets?
Well, I mean, as I mentioned it in the first question, I believe there is many factors that lead people to abandon their animals. I mean, often it's like due to a financial resources or financial reasons. Sometimes people have to move. For example, they have to move from one house to another house, or maybe from one city to another city, or even to another country. So they left their animals just there. And sometimes, for example, maybe in their near places, maybe they don't allow new pets. So that could be another reason. So when people abandon animals, when they have to move, there might be also family issues. For example, I know a fight, a divorce, something like that in a family, and the animals is, I mean, they are really left behind. What else? But I mean, most in the cases, the primary factor for me and for my experience, it's like economic, like completely economic. It's maybe hard sometimes to provide them food and all the veterinarian care that they need. And additional, for example, if the pet is a puppy or a kitten, the owners lack the patience to train and properly raise them. So they can cause many troubles at the home. So the family prefers to abandon the animal, instead really give them a really good train to have a really good dog. So I think that is like the reasons.
Thank you very much for me. Great help with this project.
Okay, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.